Not sure if this can be heard, but do you see my cat right here in my fingers right there? Well, you can't really see her. She's kind of small right now, right there, laying there. Um, she's just getting up there in age, and she's drinking a lot of water, a lot of water. I took her out. See, that's what I'm worried about. She threw up, and she threw up in the bathroom, and she's older. She's kind of wobbling around. I heard her eating last night. I've been giving her chicken, and I'm really worried about the cat food. So I give her human food, chicken and eggs and cheese, and she seems to like that. She does show a better demeanor when she does eat it. It's just she's 17, and but like I said, she went outside. I think maybe it's just a low spell, lull, But so just it's she's one of my most best friends, but I do have she's a best friend from another realm, and all of our really good friends that help us in our lives are, they come from a better place, that's for sure. If it's loving and you feel like you've done really good there, you couldn't go wrong. I mean, for me, she's the best thing I've ever done in my life, best thing that's ever happened to me. But really, it's just, you know how it is. You have an animal, and they can signify a time, a cycle in your life that opened and closed. I mean, in between, it wasn't a bad time at all, and it's not a bad time when they close their cycle. I mean, it's kind of a trip. I'm not going to dwell on it. I don't want to dwell on it. You don't want to. You want to uplift the situation, and she, everything responds with love, right? And so we're just going through it a little bit. It's hard on us, you know what I mean? But it's supposed to be. We're supposed to realize that all of us are not going to last forever here, and so we're kind of walking each other home. As far as that other realm, I do think that this is more of a dream than that place. Maybe, I don't know, but really just keep imagining, keep dreaming. Wherever you go, there you are with that. If it's an imagination that goes along the ley lines of the truth, and that's a vast universe out there. Um, One little minute part for me is that having my little sweetheart cat, her name is Moo. She had a sister that came with her, and I had her for about 7 or 8 or 9 years. At least 9 years, yeah. And then she was taken by a coyote. That was devastating, because, well, I mean, I had her for 16 or 17 years now, and see the cat just that. Eh. Anyway, thanks for listening to this. Just kind of, I'll post this maybe on the 17th of February, but it's actually the 4th of February right now. It's just been really intense days. We're coming up to a Mercury conjunct Pluto. Is that right? Yeah, I made another video and I kept saying square, and when I meant opposition, I said trine. A lot of astrologers do that, so I'm not worried about it. Sometimes I try and mention it, say, well, whenever I say this, I meant that. Whenever I meant, you know. But anyway, thank you for going through this moment with me. It's how do we handle it? Just sit with just the depth of it, and gratitude. Really, I'm grateful. Show plenty of love up to the end, and boy, I think the main lesson here with all of this is to, we are not pure here, right? We don't, our lovability sucks, and until our lovability gets pure, like the most highest of high of love, purity, then we're going to experience some of these things like death and illness and what else? Death, illness, and yeah, whatever comes with this life of suffering, the illusion of things that that have to die, right? And that that will make us sick if we hold on, and it sure gets old quick, right? And so thank you so much for listening. I'm totally grateful for the experience of love in my life and the companionship. It's a really trippy time. It's like, well, you know, you feel like some things are being lost into the shadows or are unheard of anymore. Where I mean, is it heard of anymore that your dog will live to be 20 to 22 years old, or your cat is going to be 17? I don't think so, and I think there's a lot more. Sorry, I don't want to be projecting on the scene, but it just seems like there's a lot more illness. People, I mean, and they're animals. They're animals when they get up there in age. They have some kind of diabetes or epilepsy or something. It's like I never had an animal that does that. See what I mean? It's like my generation, Libra, born in the 1970s, just pulling out. It's like, nah, we never had those problems. And now where is that coming from? And you know what I mean? And it's not just isolated to this kind of thing. Really, it's all around. You can see like, well, kind of like where they have the reminders, like, well, God, thank God we had our friends that we rode around on our bikes and skateboards with from the age 7 to 14 or whatever um, time we had to be free and jump on top of roofs and run around the neighborhood. And it's just not happening anymore, right? And people don't get how to play games together and stuff. It's like, God, it's getting so weird. And I was thinking, well, I'm getting through it here. I mean, it's like, well, what can I change with it all? What can we do? We can be what we are and have fun from where we are, I guess, with each other, bring it, be careful of people sucking your joy away. People taking life way too seriously. The money scene doing its thorough job of fucking squashing everything down flat to bullshit because let's talk about the language that's behind it. And I'm not talking about how I sound. I'm talking about the real life. Like, do you even know what you're saying when you say some words? Don't even hear what you're saying. And so that's kind of like an advertisement, no, but just getting more into the world of money and how it does just create, well, it's ridiculous. It is, because, it's like, how long can we live without that shit fucking changing our fucking perceptions about everything? What is it all about? Do we really straighten out the entire world by redirecting money and what that gives to do, huh? Comment section down below. Ever think about it?